Hi, welcome back. In our last lesson, we learned about inequalities. In today's lesson, we are going to be putting these inequalities into a real-world context. Let's first do a quick review of inequalities. We use greater than when the first number is larger. We use less than when the second number is larger. Finally, we use equal to when the numbers are the same. The symbols for each are below. The symbol for greater than looks like this. The symbol for less than looks like this. The symbol for equal to looks like this. Let's try an example together. Heather owes $35 to her father and $42 to her brother. Use greater than, less than, or equal to show who Heather owes the least amount of money to. Whenever we borrow money or withdraw from an account, it is shown as a negative number. That is why we have the two values, negative 35 and negative 42. It is important to understand when we are talking about owing money, the greater the numerical value a number has, the smaller dollar amount we owe. For this problem, negative 35 is closer to 0. That means negative 35 has a greater numerical value than negative 42. Since negative 35 is the first number, we will use the greater than symbol. Doing so, we get negative 35 is greater than negative 42. Since negative 35 is the greater numerical value, that means that Heather will owe less money to her father. Try some on your own. The temperature at the Buffalo Bills home game was negative 4 degrees. The temperature at the Green Bay Packers home game was negative 9 degrees. Use greater than, less than, or equal to in the inequality below to show what temperature was warmer. James has a debt of $90 that he owes to MasterCard. He also has a debt to Visa for $60. Use greater than, less than, or equal to in the inequality below to show which company he owes less to. At the amusement park, Johnny buys a hot dog for $4 and a hamburger for $5. He has not paid for either yet. Use greater than, less than, or equal to in the inequality below to show which vendor he owes less money to. In the Buffalo Bills' first game, Ryan Fitzpatrick was sacked twice. In the first sack, he lost 8 yards. In the second sack, he lost 4 yards. Use greater than, less than, or equal to in the inequality below to show for which sack he lost less yards. At the gift shop, you buy a hat for $15 and a mask for $10. You have not paid for either yet. Use greater than, less than, or equal to in the inequality below to show what item you owe less for. The entrance fee to the amusement park is $32. Katie borrows $12 from her mother and $20 from her father. Given the inequality, negative 20 is less than negative 12, which statement is true? At the frozen yogurt stand in the amusement park, certain yogurts are kept at different temperatures. The strawberry yogurt is kept at negative 10 degrees, and the peanut butter yogurt is kept at negative 16 degrees. Given the inequality, negative 16 is less than negative 10, which statement is true? In the current standings for baseball, the San Francisco Giants are 6 games behind the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Atlanta Braves are 7 games behind the Philadelphia Phillies. Given the inequality, negative 6 is greater than negative 7, which statement is true? The temperature yesterday when Steve woke up was negative 4 degrees. Today when he woke up, it was negative 4 degrees. Given the inequality, negative 4 equals negative 4, which statement is true? Tim goes to the bank the first time and withdraws $75. Later that day, he goes back a second time and withdraws $50. Given the inequality, negative 75 is less than negative 50, Which statement is true?